On behalf of Jet Austin Raganjali, I sincerely thank Austin Hindu Temple for giving us this opportunity to perform Nada Vainkaryam to mark Saint Ramanujacharya's 1009 Tirunakshatram. We have put together a thematic presentation on Alwars and Acharyas, a Panchadasa Ragamalika, 15 select compositions from the rich treasures of Bhakti literature. Alwars and Acharyas is a journey of exploration of the grandeur of Ramanujacharya. Through these compositions, we attempt to give a glimpse into the life and works of Ramanujacharya, what influenced him, and his influence on spiritual growth of the masses, and contributions to establishing religious practices in Vishnu temples that are still followed to this day. At the outset, it's important to give a brief introduction about the group. With the blessings of His Holiness Sri Chinnajaya Swami, Jet Austin Raganjali was formed as a global initiative to promote awareness about Saint Ramanujacharya on the occasion of the Sahasrabdi or 1000 Tirunakshatram, a decade ago. Since we have been steadily learning a lot about Ramanujacharya and continue to explore our moksha music philosophy in understanding how the several Vagyayaras have used music as a medium to reach the divine. Today, we are very happy to be offering a 10th annual tribute to Saint Ramanujacharya on his 1009 Tirunakshatram. Ramanujacharya is the same philosopher who performed the Visishtadvaita philosophy, which is very much intertwined with the Udhaya Vedanta philosophy. This gives importance to the Sanskrit Vedic literature on one hand, as well as the literature of the Alwars or saints who were immersed in God. Udhaya Vedanta refers to the synthesis of the Sanskrit Vedas, Upanishads, and the Tantric Prabandhams, Alvar hymns, reconciling them as equal sources of authority. The Alwars were 12 Tamil poet saints of South India who lived between the 5th and 10th centuries CE, Christian era. They were deeply devoted to the Hindu deity Vishnu, composing passionate hymns of love and ecstasy that fueled the Bhakti movement. Their 4,000 Tamil verses, known as the Nalaya Divya Prabandham, are considered a cornerstone of South Indian Vaishnavism. While Acharyas show why we need God, how to know God and reach God, Alwars show us how to experience God. Our recital is structured interweaving the writings of Alwars and Acharyas. We give a glimpse into a few famous compositions from Alwar literature, some from the writings of Ramanuja and some from contemporary Vagyayaras which have written about Ramanuja. Our compositions include Telugu, Tamil and Sanskrit and address different genres of music like Gadyams, Virutams and Kirtanas. The first composition we will be offering is Sriranga Gadyam. We open our recital with Sriranga Gadyam. Ramanujacharya authored 90 philosophical works, often called the Navatandas, including his magnum opus, Sri Bhashya, which established his doctrine of qualified non-dualism as a meaningful interpretation of the Vedanta Sutras. Sriranga Gadyam is part of the Gadyatraya, 3 prose works, Saranagati Gadya, Sriranga Gadya, and Sri Vaikuntha Gadya. It's a 11th century Sanskrit prose prayer composed by Ramanuja, dedicated to Lord Ranganatha of Sriranga. It's a foundational bhakti text of the Sri Vaishnava tradition, focusing on total surrender or Saranagati, and describing the Lord as a repository of infinite auspicious qualities, Kalyana Guna. It proposes that having tried Karma Yoga, having tried and failed Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga and Bhakti Yoga, the easiest path to reach moksha is by preferring Saranagati. Sriranga
That is your partner. I know. Terrible. இந்த ஃபோன் போடுமா உனக்கு ஏதாவது வேணுமா அதில் கேட்டு she wants to, I have to go to take my daughter somewhere else. Yeah, so we must come and take her.
Yeah, I'm just
chair where can I get chairs?
What?
Where can I get a chair for her?
There, I don't think there are any more.
Peri Alwar, or the 8th Alwar, is the Garuda Amsamachi Mahavishnu, was a 9th century prominent South Indian Vaishnava saint, one of the 12 revered Alwars and the foster father of the saint poetess Anda. Originally named Vishnu Sister, she was a scholar and devotee from Sri Viliputtur, known for his intense love for Vishnu, composing the Tirupalladu.
ராமானுஜர் எங்கே இருக்கார்? ராமானுஜர் எங்கே இருக்கார்? சேர்த்தா
The next composition is a rhythm Naru Naram in Hinduism. Andar or Godadevi is the only female among the 12 Alwar saints of South India, venerated as a 9th century poet saint, known for her intense spiritual love for Lord Vishnu. Regarded as an incarnation of Bhumi, earth goddess, and Bhudevi. She is famous for refusing to marry any human, composing the Tirupavai and Nachiyar Tirumozhi, and merging with the deity at Srirangam. She is credited with two major Tamil works that are foundation to Sri Vaishnava literature in the Nalaya Divyabandham, the Tirupavai and the Nachiyar Tirumozhi, comprising of 143 verses. It highlights bridal mysticism where Andal as a devotee seeks union with the divine, famously including the Varanmayam passages. In Narunaram, Andal goes to offer 100 tada or vessels of butter and 100 tada of Akkara the sweet rice, to Lord Sundara Raja of Tirumali asking if he will accept her offering and union. It highlights her intense longing and is traditionally recited during the Poodaravali festival. Narunaram is also called Akkara Pasaram, and Ramanujacharya is famously associated with this Pasaram. He fulfills Andal's vow, which led him being called Anna or elder brother by Andal. Narunaram in Hindola by Aishwarya Chakra. The next composition is by a contemporary composer, Hari Narayana, and during the Statue of Equality building phases, there were a lot of contemporary composers who have written on Saint Ramanujacharya. So this composition is in Telugu by Hari Narayana, and it talks about all the Acharya Jananam details, like when he was born, the month, the star, and things about his Jananam. Srimad Bhutapuri in Beha Ragam Arthas.
Shrimad Bhutapuri Varamuna
So next two compositions are connected. So the first one is a Pasaram by Tirupan Alwar. From the he is the 11th Alwar and takes the Srivatsa Namsam of Sri Mahavishnu. Small correction. The Pasaram that we will be offering is like Tiruvangai Alvar, Kulam Tarum Selvam Tannidum from Periyar Tirumoli 1.1.9. He is the last of the 12 Alvars, born as a Kshatriya. Vishnu revealed to himself and gave the Narayana, most learned and most superior of Alvars, in the context of composition of verses. In this Pasaram, when asked, "You are greatly celebrating the divine name, what fruits can it bestow?" He is explaining the benefits granted by Tirunamam, Kulam Tarum Selvam, followed by a composition of Saint Annamacharya from the 17th century. And Narayana Bhaje talks about the Ashtakshari mantra, Om Namo Narayana. And so the Pasaram followed by Narayana Bhaje in Ragam Vallaj. Kulam Tarum Selvam The next three compositions will be on Guru Stuti. Annamacharya, the 17th century Vagyakara, had written three famous compositions on Saint Ramanujacharya. It tells you what it means to have a Guru. Annamacharya emphasized that Guru is the essential guide for spiritual awakening and divine grace. Guru Krupa in his Sankirtanas. His compositions frequently highlight that true wisdom or understanding the Lord is revealed through the Guru's guidance, often blending surrender to Venkateswara with reverence for the spiritual mentor. The first one will be Gatulalli Kilamaina in Mohana Ragam, Telugu language. It talks about of the various paths to reach God. Moksha moksha, to get moksha, serenity or surrender is the only way. Gatulani Kilamena, followed by Sahaja Vaishnavacharya, again composition of Annamacharya in Telugu. Samanta Raga, which is a Vivadi Raga and a rare Raga, not many compositions in this. And Sahaja Vaishnavacharya tells you association with a Guru, what are the benefits from associating with a Guru? And the last of this three composition offering is Unnatonnatulu in Sunada Vinodini Ragam in Telugu language, again by Saint Annamacharya. In this song, Annamacharya says, Udayavar, he uses the word Udayavar. Udayavar is the title given to Ramanujacharya by none other than Lord Ranganathan himself in Sri Rangam, and the Udayavar denotes that he is the possessor of the entire knowledge of the both the Leela Vibhuti that's happening here on this earth and the Nitya Vibhuti which is happening eternally. So Ramanuja is the possessor of all the knowledge of all these worlds. So essentially he is the supreme, and he is the Guru worth praying for. And Unnatonnatulu Udayava. Gatulani Kilamana in Mohana. సహజ వైష్ణవాచార వర్తనుల సహవాసమే మా సంధ్య సామంతరాజు ఆడతాడు.
Bye.
ఉన్నతోన్నతుడు ఉదయవడు అన్నమాచార్య కాంపోజిషన్ ఇన్ తెలుగు లాంగ్వేజ్. సుగంధ వినోదిని రాగం ఆదికాలం. The next two compositions go together. The first one is a reducer. A pasaram by Tiruppan Alwars, who is the 11th Alwar. Kondal Vandanai from Amalanadipiram has 10 verses describing the Lord's avatar, like appearance from feet to face. He was born as a Kshatriya and Vishnu revealed himself and gave the Narayana mantra. Most learned, most superior of Alwars in the context of composition of verses. In this pasaram, having the darshan of Sri Raganatha, declares, "These eyes of mine that have seen him will never see anything else." Kondal Vandanai by Ukkada Madhivendi. That is followed by contemporary composer Bharati Ganesh's composition, Sri Ramananda in Arati Ragam. Kondal Vandanai is in Amrita Varsham. The next contribution is by a contemporary master, Dr. T.K. Sudhamani, another Raganjali, music set by Dr. T.K. Sudhamani, film Ragam, Adikalam, another Raganjali. It essentially describes all the activities, all the great works that Ramanuja did in the several temples, all the mantapams that he had established, the Tyaga Mandapam in Kanchi, and the Bhoga Mandapam in Srirangam, Puspa Mandapam in Tirumala, and the Jnana Mandapam, Srinarayan Swami. So it describes all Ramanuja's works. Another Ramanuja.
Do it like so long.
The next composition is by a contemporary composer, Bharati Ganesh. Perumal Tirunam in Sindhu Bhairavi Ragam. Bharati Ganesh in this composition laments that he cannot write beautiful poems like Andar or write beautiful poetry like Annamacharya. Yet the divine name fills him with complete peace and fulfillment. Perumalum Tirunam, Sindhu Bhairavi Ragam. Aditya. Perumalum Tirunamam Sri Sankachakkaramin Tirukannil Perigirade Perumalum Tirunamam Sri Before we come to the conclusion of the program, I just want to take a few minutes to thank Austin Hindu Temple for giving us this opportunity. Every time we want to offer something, they are here for us. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Austin Hindu Temple. And of course, we have these stunning, budding, pros here, helping us, give a sparkle to our performance every time. And Rama and Lakshmana, but Srini and Du, Madiraj, and Periyala and Andal, Balaji and Srini. And of course, this is a major group effort, and I thank each and every one of the participants and their families for giving us a lot of support to bring this to fruition of this magnitude. And I just want to thank from the bottom of my heart each and every one of the participants, and a special kudos. This has been a special performance because we had not sung this kind of Tamil songs at all. So I think we had and of course Aishwarya and Kala and Venkatji and Seventy, the project leads, and just brought everything together. And I really appreciate them and all the leads and all the participants. So we conclude our program with Adiseshan Amsamani, which is the Century Raga. It's a very traditional folk song on Ramanuja, author Anu. And this will be followed by Mangalam Ramanuja in Sudadanyasi Ragam, written by contemporary composer T.K. Chudan.
Ramanusana
You speak Telugu?
నేను తమిళ కానీ కొంచెం తెలుగు తెలుసుంది. నేను ఆంధ్రాలో కొంచెంసేపు మా వారు పని చేసినారు, అందుకే తెలుగు తెలుసు. తమిళం, నేను తమిళం, చెన్నై.
Okay.
ब्राह्मणो वै सर्वा देवताः सर्वाभिरेवैनं देवताभिरुद्धरति प्रातरज्ञं प्रातरिन्द्रको हवामहे प्रातर्मित्रावरुणा प्रातरश्विना प्रातर्भगं भूषणं ब्रह्मणस्पतिं प्रातःसोममुदरुद्रगो हवेम प्रातर्भगमुग्रगो हवेम वयं पुत्रमतिदेर्यो विधत्ता आभ्यर्चित्यं मन्यमानस्तुरश्चिग्रायादित्यं भगं भक्षीत्याः भगप्रणय गर्भगदद्यरागो भगेमां देवतवदतन्नः भगप्रणयं युगोभिरस्यैर्भगप्रणयं तेनानि भगवतस्यामोदं प्रविष्टोदमध्येन्नाः उदोदयामगमन्सूर्यस्य वयं देवानागो सुभगौ माशतमानं भवति यदानि पुरुषस्तेन्द्रियायुष्येवेन्द्रिये तिष्ठति यो नित्यमच्युतपदां बुद्धियुक्मरुक्मं भगवद्भागवताचार्य पूर्णकराज्ञसिद्धिरस्तु।
ఎంజాయ్.
Close.